My wife asked for a divorce today, saying I was too un-American. Saw it coming from a kilometer away.
My wife called me at the bar last night. She said, if you're not home in 10 minutes, I'm giving the dinner I cooked for you to the dog. I was home in 5 minutes. I hate for anything to happen to that dog.
Different ways of cheating. Giving another man attention is cheating. Making another man feel like he has a chance is cheating. Accepting money and gifts without your partner knows about it is cheating. Cheating isn't always physical, flirting or kissing. If you give another man your time and attention, you're cheating.
It's back!
Yeah, that's pretty chill. What? Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's try this again.
Doing dips? That was pretty, yeah. I'm down the hill? That's funny, but you know, life as a dude though, it's kind of like that. But fellas, let me say this. If you feel as though you're doing something that's kind of out of your element, it's probably out of your element. And another thing, stop letting these women tell y'all what's not manly and what is manly. Like how a woman gonna tell you how to be a man or what's not. Like they okay with a lot of these things because they think it's okay, or they just want you to be free and be who you are, and they're gonna think that that's what you are. But guess what? They don't want their husband or their boyfriend doing those things. But they'll lie to you, just like they lie to each other and they lie to themselves. Delusion 1,000. So go to another man or allow another man to tell you what's this or what's that, and you take it, you know, what it is, you know. If you do something and you like to do it, and another man say this, that, and the third, then, you know, if that's what you feel comfortable with doing, then do it, in my opinion. But at the same time, hey, some things you just can do, some things you just can't, you know. Display your masculinity at all times, I say.
It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
First of all, I'm not a misogynist, because a misogynist is someone that puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women. Women have a unique purpose, and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down, you're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that.
Preach, brother, preach.
So you're actually anti-women. I'm pro-woman. I'm pro-mothers, I'm pro-wives, and I'm pro-women.
That nigga, I like him. That nigga, look, that's real pimping. Now that's pimping.
Whenever someone asks me what I do for a living, I always tell them that I do social media. But in reality, I make my living doing OnlyFans. The reason why I don't tell people what I do is because it can make the interaction really weird or uncomfortable, because they become overly fixated on every detail and they're just too curious, or sometimes people can react really negatively, which puts me in a very uncomfortable position. So I've decided to keep that part of my life private. Deciding whether or not to tell certain people is one of the hardest parts of this job, because you really just don't know how people are going to react, especially when it's in a family setting. Maybe I'll just start telling people that I'm a yoga instructor and I post videos online.
No, you're embarrassed to tell people because you know what you're doing is a disgrace to yourself and your family. That's why you're embarrassed to tell people in real life, because they can react and show you the way that you're going is terribly. But you rather go on the internet where people will simp for you, or guys and females will say, oh my God, you're so brave. And they'll give you false encouragement in order for you to feel good on the internet, versus in real life, a person would say, or you can see a person's reaction when you first say that. Their reaction might be like, oh, but their mouth might say, oh, congratulations. And that hurts you. That's why you fail to want to tell people what you do in real life.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
The jokes that I tell, they're never disrespectful. Just some jokes, say some goofy shit, make the world laugh. And people will still come up to me after shows saying the same angry rant every time. You cannot make jokes about trans people. You can't imagine how hard their life is. And I hear you. But the point that you're trying to make is you're saying I can't make jokes about somebody because of how hard their life is. And you are making very valid points. But to retort that argument, you also don't have the hardest life. You know who has life way harder than trans people? People in wheelchairs. Do they complain about it? No. We gave them a couple of ramps and kept it pushing. Some people are gonna think this is an insensitive comparison. I think it's a step in the right direction. I think if we want to head towards trans equality, we fucking start with better parking. I don't know where we'd put them. We can't assign them anything.
I see what you did there.
You call your girl and ask her for help with the rent, she gonna fuck with you? She gonna give it to you? She gonna give you no hard time?
She'll give it to me.
Think so?
I know so.
If you call her and tell her that you need help with the bills, and she give you the money, I'll pay for your meal.
Hello? Yeah.
But, bro,
What happened?
I'm down bad right now and I need help on my car note. Do you think you could send me like 200?
Yeah.
It might be two.
How much?
Can you do 250 or 300?
Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yo!
You could have said.
It's easy.
You could have said 400.
I could have.
You could have said
I could have
400.
said 5. I could have said 6. I could have said 7. It's like that, man. I told you that's baby girl. Baby girl gonna take care of me.
Where I was literally already on top.
It might be known.
You play too much.
I love you, man.
That's what I'm talking about. See, there you go.
All human beings need to feel needed, men more so than women, because men can't seem to justify their own existence. So unless they're needed, useful, productive, making a difference, they can't tolerate their own being. A man, when he gets married, needs to know that he is useful, necessary, important, that he is needed. Right. So the worst thing a wife can say to her husband is, never mind, I'll do it myself. Anything the husband offers, accept it graciously, give him credit for it, even if it's not exactly what you need from him. But if you accept what he's giving, then you can move him to what you really need from him. But if you reject what he's giving, he'll quit.
It makes sense, but fellas, don't confuse this with elevating yourself or validating yourself before you get with a woman. You know, when you get with a woman, she's supposed to be, you know, if you go by Bible standards, she's a helpmate to you. She's your, you know what I'm saying, she's your counterpart. You know, she's supposed to help you in so many ways. So that in that regards. But prior to you getting there, you're supposed to elevate yourself and validate yourself way before you get to a woman.
What does that have to do with women building and moving in?
What do you mean? My mom built everything by herself. She never accepted money from nobody. She never even accepted child support
But ask
from my
yourself
father.
a question. Who did she build it up for?
She built it up for us children.
But not a man is my point.
No, why would she have to build it up for a man? The man should have it himself.
Do you not see the point I'm trying to make here? That when women make excess resources, they don't share it with men, but when men make excess resources, they share it with women? Men make money, right, and become successful so that they can have a family dependent upon them. Women, on the other hand, make money, become successful so they can be independent of men. There's a difference.
You're gonna cry in the car.
Oh, man.
Women, the state of men. You know how you say it ain't no good men? Okay, that's fine. It's your fault though. Yeah, I said it because you keep giving them passes when they ain't worth nothing. So if you marry them and they ain't worth nothing, why would they become anything better? I don't care. They didn't have a job, you slept with them. That's your fault. They weren't taking care of their other children, and you thought they were gonna take care of your baby? That's your. They're not gonna become better if you give them your. I ain't just sure. Why become better when I'm already getting what I want? Hear me, In Hollywood right now, the writers have went on strike because they ain't getting paid. You know what we need? We need women to go on. Y'all no, if you ain't got a job, if you ain't consistent, if you ain't got character, you ain't getting none. Y'all don't like that. God set this up the right way. Now, right now, it's about rings. If you want to marry, you should get a ring. Now you say, well, he ain't got to get a ring. No, see, you're cheating yourself. Because if he can't manage his money for a few months to buy you a little bitty ring, you think he gonna manage money for your legacy and your destiny and your posterity? No! Y'all let us get away with too much.
The only thing I disagree with that is that he said it's the lady's fault. I think it's the man's fault, and he's proving it because guess what? He's talking from a man position to the ladies to let them know, like, if I was your father, if I was a man in your life, guess what? I wouldn't allow you to accept these things from a man. Because men know other men. Men know when another man is no for good. Just like a woman know when another woman is no for good, right? A man know when another man is no for good. But when you have women growing up in households with no men, just full of women that's chasing no for good men, then they repeat that same cycle. So therefore, I don't think it's the women's fault. It's the men's fault that they need to be around way more in their daughters' lives, in their mothers' lives, or whoever, in order to show like this man ain't nothing. And women have to start listening though. We got to get back in that era where women listen to men about other men. But outside of that, like what he's speaking is facts. Like stop letting, like why you letting these guys that's not doing nothing for themselves try to come and do something for you? At what point in time in life are you gonna be like, it is a point in time in women's life when they be like, dang, like he ain't doing nothing for me. It's after she done been with this guy for 6 years and had 2 kids and been put through the ringer and then dropped, you know what I'm saying, the real guys for this type of guy. But it is what it is though.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
But I'm gonna give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.